Welcome back to Joan's MMA Corner. My name is Joan. I'm here with my dad. We're going to be talking about Chito Vera versus Dominick Cruz. It's going to be a Bantamweight division fight. It's going to be Fight Night this Saturday, which is August 13th. Saturday, August 13th, Fight Night.
Bro, these previous events are being okay, great, awesome.
Yo, no, now that you're saying that,
we can't miss this event.
The past UFC Fight Nights have been very, very interesting. I think from like the past 5 events, like UFC main events and Fight Nights, I think the Fight Nights have been a little bit better than the main events, than like the pay-per-view highlight.
Definitely don't miss it. If you're a fan, don't miss it, bro. Lie or something, but go watch it, okay? Order it. These are two fighters that they are very different in the style of fighting.
Dominick Cruz has been in the UFC for so long.
Interesting.
Yeah, and he's one of the best fighters in that division, or in the UFC history.
Fast.
In itself. He's fast. He has great movement. You can't hit the guy. And when he has lost, I just told my dad this, he hasn't lost an actual UFC fight besides championship fights. So like, if he's either defending his championship or he's challenging for a championship, those are the only type of fights that he's lost. Other than that, he hasn't lost.
Beautiful. The way my son explains it, like I mentioned, I think these are two different type of fighters. One is more like in a ground type of level, and one is more like really hyper, really outgoing, really fast, really moving. It's hard to get him. It's hard to catch him.
It's very hard to catch him.
It's a shadow. He's here, he's there. He's fast, bro. It's a beautiful fight to watch. Who's the more dominant and who's gonna take it?
Yeah, you can't really tell who's gonna win this fight because again, how my dad said, it's very different. They have two very different fighting styles. Dominick Cruz is out here, evading and attacking, going in and out, dancing around the octagon, while Marlon Vera is there taking you to the floor and trying to finish you. He's more aggressive. He's more dominant in the octagon compared to Dominick Cruz. And he has a lot of more finishes. Dominick Cruz doesn't really finish that often.
This is a fight where they both got the skills, to be honest. They're both great. It's a chess game. Like, again, they got to fight, figure it out. By this time, I think they probably saw each other's fight, and they should be ready, coming out with a fighting plan to see how we're going to defeat this opponent. But for me, if I see the fight, as I have seen the highlights of the fight, I'm going to go with Chito.
I think I'm going to have to go with Chito too. Dominick Cruz is one of my favorite fighters. Like I've said this before, and his movement, his fighting style in itself is one of the best in my personal opinion. It's one of my favorites. So he is one of my favorites, and I am one of his fans. But if I were to be giving my opinion on who's going to be winning this fight, I think Chito's going to be taking this fight.
Why do I say Chito? I just love the way the fighters go with the jiu-jitsu, and Chito has a really strong jiu-jitsu. He knows how to work it, and if he takes it to the ground, he's gonna win. I bet he's gonna come out doing that because that's his fighting style. I think besides the point that he can knock you out and kick you in the face, right in the face, and knock you out cold. Besides that, which is gonna give him the fight, standing to what's his name?
Dominick Cruz.
Dominick Cruz. And then there you go. If Dominick Cruz can keep that up and just outbox him and stay away from that dude, he has a big potential, which he's gonna do. Obviously, because they have different style. One is gonna take it to the ground, and the other one is gonna keep it on the top.
Yeah, I don't think Dominick Cruz is gonna be finishing this fight at all. I think he's just gonna be, if he boxes him and just fights him, I think that he'll beat him. Like, yeah, he'll beat him, but he won't finish. But this is the thing with Marlon Vera, is that he's going to try to finish that fight.
Dominic, watch out for those kicks, bro.
Yeah.
Right in the chin, watch out, bro. I don't want to see you getting knocked down by that ugly ass kick that he's coming at you. Especially while you check this video in the warning.
Yeah, I think Marlon Vera is gonna have to try to trap him and not let him move too much in order to win this fight. because Dominick Cruz is going to be bouncing around the octagon. He's going to be hitting him and evading every single one of the punches. And we've seen before, Dominick Cruz is very, very hard to hit because his opponent's always hitting the air, always missing him by a couple of centimeters. And I feel like that's one of the things that he's going to be bringing into this fight. Now, if Marlon Vera takes that away from him and takes him to the floor, just completely controls it, I think he has a very, very high chance of beating Dominick Cruz.
And Dominic, bro, you just gotta outbox and use that jab. Stay away from him. Use your kicks. Also, stay away from him. I haven't seen you in your rapping skills that much, but I'm pretty sure you're good because you're a pro. But other than that, bro, it's gonna be a great fight to watch. I wanna watch them. I wanna see who beats who. Who is the smart guy here?
Dominick Cruz has been in the UFC for so long. He's already, how old is he? Does it say his age? Height, leg reach. No, it doesn't say his age. But he's already, he's an older fighter. You know, he doesn't have that much time left in the UFC. I could even say that this fight may be his last fight in the UFC because it's like a good stopping point, I would say, for him in the UFC to like just do this fight. Maybe he wins, maybe he doesn't, but I don't know. It's like, I don't want to say outdated, but yeah, Dominick Cruz feels a little bit outdated compared to these newer guys coming in and showing up in the UFC.
Well, these new guys, it's an upgrade of everything. This is MMA now. We're talking about MMA. Whoever dominates every single rank of the sport in fighting, it has more possibilities to win. And that's what the only thing that I mentioned. If Dominic is being taken to the ground, he's gotta be ready, you know. Mm-hmm. And the same goes for the other guy. He better know how to be outbox him and take him to the ground and do his fight.
He better have watched Cody Garbrandt, bro, because Cody Garbrandt, when he fought against Dominick Cruz, he was hitting him hard, and he beat him that time very, very bad. I don't know if he knocked him out or not. I don't remember, but I know the fight was either stopped or given to Cody Garbrandt because he did beat Dominick Cruz very, very bad. I was surprised. That was one of the first times that I saw Dominick Cruz completely get dominated throughout the entire fight.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm going for the jiu-jitsu guy. I don't know if he's a jiu-jitsu guy, but he has a lot of grappling skills. I think I've seen in his fights. He can knock people out. For me, he's a full, strong candidate to be in the MMA.
It's like Dominick Cruz is just somebody who can hurt you very, very bad, but you can't really hurt him because you have to try to catch him first. Marlon Vera is the guy who will trap you and finish you.
And so it's very different. Dangerous on the top too, bro. Those kicks, those elbows, he's just dangerous. He can hit hard, bro.
He does hit very hard.
I don't know, Dominic, but you're a fucking brave man, and you're a champ.
Yeah, and Dominick Cruz is like, even though he's older, he's definitely a great fighter. If you look at his highlights, if you look at his record in general, you'll see like the things that he's done in this company, in the UFC. So it's gonna be very interesting watching them both fight on Saturday.
Yeah, and then number 5 and number 8. Way, like I mentioned, this is a fight, dude, and anything can happen. You know, they're both warriors. They're both smart. Don't miss this fight for real. These guys, they like to fight.
It's gonna be a good one. I'm gonna have to go Chito too.
UFC number what?
This is just UFC Fight Night.
UFC Fight Night. Fuck it is what it is.
UFC Fight Night. Vera versus Cruz. Watch on ESPN Plus. My vote is Vera.
I'm going for Vera. Dominic, I'm sorry, bro. It's really tough for you. Really tough. Hopefully you win, but.
Dominic is gonna.
To both of you, to be honest.
Nah, these guys are gonna be looking very, very good.
Hopefully, you bring it on. Hopefully, you guys are trained, physical, mentally, and everything because it's a tough sport.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys happen to enjoy,
okay?
Make sure to like and subscribe.
Chito.
We're gonna be watching the fight on Saturday. Give our, I guess, recap on what we thought about the fight and give you our thoughts of what we saw and how they performed. So. Make sure to stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching again. I'll catch you guys later.
Peace. I love it.